What's happening? What's happening? We trapping, we trapping. You understand me? Let's get it, man. I hope everybody's having a good morning so far. Let's go. How y'all feeling, man? I hope everybody's feeling good and lovely this morning. You understand? Give me a 1 if everything sounds good. Let's get it. Shout out to Miss Regina Green with the green. Shout out to Reddy Red, Michael Lockhart, Fish 82, the buzzer beater. He says, landlord, my wife and I just signed for us a new house. Should I divorce her? God is good. No, sir. You doing the right thing, man. Congratulations for you and your wife on a new house, sir. You know what I'm saying? I need that rent on the first, though. You know what I'm saying? I need that rent on the first. I need that mortgage on the first. Know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody rocking, man. I appreciate all the love and support. Make sure you hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge your card. Shout out to Kelvin Hicks, Etta Lockhart. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody rocking. Shout out to Damn Dizzle. Shout out to Cowboy Brian, DeQuincy Coleman in the building. What's happening? What's happening? Dwayne Johnson. Not The Rock, I mean Damone Johnson. What's happening? Shout out to everybody rocking. Shout out to Mr. Jonathan Taylor, man. Always showing support. I appreciate it, man. Y'all make sure y'all let these haters hate. You know we got to make sure they on their job. We got to check in with the haters. So get to your job now. Get on your job now. Let's get it. We in the building, man. Shout out to Tavis Bank. Mr. Keystone Cowboy, man. What's happening, sir? Hallelujah. Double R. Cowboy Brian. Let's get it. Hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge your card. I promise. Man, we hearing a lot of hearsay on the streets, y'all. Hey. We hearing a lot of hearsay. I appreciate you, Mr. DeQuincy Coleman. I appreciate that, sir. Shout out to Michael Lockhart in the building. What's happening? Yes, sir. Let's go. It's a lot of peculiar rumors going around in the atmosphere, man. Shout out to Big Licks in the building. What's happening? Shout out to Bruce Got the Toxic Juice. Roscoe Shannon on Facebook. John Cofield on Facebook, man. Let's get this thing jumping. Let's go. I'm feeling good this morning, man. Let's get it. Let's go. But just let them hate. Hey, shout out to Anthony. Trap Boy Roman. Trap Boy Red in the building. Hey, let's get it. Shout out to Two Bro to pay attention. And they just in the way. Hey, you know them boys just in the way. You know what I'm saying? They just in the way. So pay them no mind. Pay them no mind. They in the way. But hey, you might think you at school or even watching me at home or even through a phone. But I promise you, you are in the trap, sir. I promise. I promise. Hey, Mr. Trout Boy Reddy says the tight end rumors are killing me, bruh. We got some running back rumors now, though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, do your own research. Type in Dallas trading up, and all you gonna see is, will Dallas trade up for Bijan Robinson? That's all they saying. It's getting real close to that draft, man. I'm very excited, man, to experience my first draft out there in Kansas City, Missouri. Hey, not the other Kansas City, you know, not the other Kansas. You'll end up in the wrong place at the wrong time. But, man, it's a lot of rumors going around. Now, I seriously doubt this. Shout out to HTM Sports in the building. What's happening, sir? My YouTube brother. Look, it's very unlikely that the Cowboys would trade up for Bijan Robinson. But I see this everywhere, so, you know, this is something we got to talk about. So, to think, when the Cowboys had, when we had traded down for Michael Parsons, wait a minute. When we traded down for Michael Parsons, we got a 3rd round pick. Now, this was way higher than we are now, though. You know what I'm saying? So it would be interesting to think about what would we have to pay and like how high would the Cowboys be willing to go. Like I just don't see it, man. We got Dollar Bill Jones. They must be crazy. They must be out of their mind.
Shut down. Pay no country boy nothing. Nothing.
They must be out of their mind. They must don't know who our GM is or who our president of player personnel is, because I don't see Stephen Jones declaring that much, like confessing his love that much to a player. Now, the only thing I must say is, you know what I'm saying, it would be extremely win now. And that's exactly what I'm on, but I don't think that's the way they gonna go. You know what I'm saying? I don't think trading up for Bijan would be a smart thing to do, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he falls to you, that's different. But giving up capital to go get a running back, that'll be just outright crazy to me. That would be just downright craziness. So let me see. They got a wait a minute. They got an article about this I wanted to go over, man. Let me see if I can pull it up some kind of way. Y'all give me 1 second. Hold up. I don't know. Let's see. Shout out to Jay from SoCal with the $5 super. I appreciate you, sir. He said there is no way they would trade for Bijan. Bring Zeke back. Amen. Amen. That's a possibility too. Shout out to Chris Johnson. He said the landlord, the one from Alabama. You know how you be trying to get somebody to remember somebody. Man, you know landlord, the one from Alabama. Down the street. They be saying the fairies all the time. But yeah, man, I really think it'll be, I don't see that happening at all. I don't see that being a possibility at all. So let me see if I can pull that up real quick. Bam. Okay. Bijan Robinson. Now, it's saying that Todd Mache is saying that Dallas is absolutely obsessed with this man. What's going on? They said Dallas is obsessed with drafting running back. Trading up for Bijan Robinson would not shock me. Now, that's a strong with the K statement right there. ESPN's draft guru Todd Mache has Texas running back Bijan Robinson ranked as the second best player in the upcoming NFL draft. He says probably close to a dozen times he's spoken to have teams he's spoken to have Bijan Robinson in the top 5 grade-wise. But that doesn't mean he'll be selected that high. And if he starts to slide into the middle of the first round, he just might tantalize some running back needed clubs into trading up to get him. Mache believes that the Cowboys could be that team, man. Come on now. Now look, okay, before we finish this, would y'all prefer, yeah, I know don't nobody want to do neither one of these. Nobody don't want to do neither one of these. Shout out to you guys, the poet in the trap with me, man. I appreciate everybody in the trap with me. Al Kareem Turner in the trap with me. Miss Gina L. Chase says she got that fried bologna in there, huh? You know what I'm saying? But look, shout out to D Block 88. But okay, out of these two scenarios, right? Would y'all want to trade up for Bijan Robinson? Like, okay, you got to choose the worst of the two evils. The best of the two evils, as they say. Okay, trade up for Bijan Robinson or take Michael Mayer. Which one y'all doing? And I think I done came to my senses, man. You know, as the times go on and on, as it get closer and closer to the draft, a lot of stuff started being clear. I started to get a little clarity. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, y'all gonna have me with some fried bologna t-shirt merch. You understand me? We got to bring, you know what I'm saying? You got to have the burnt edges with a little mustard. It's something about that little dab of mustard on it to just make it all come together. But I think as time get closer and closer to the draft, right, stuff started to get clear to me. So it's like, Now, when I think about tight end, man, even though I was the biggest person that was saying no, when I start thinking about tight end, when I look at a player like Donnell Washington, you know what I'm saying? If I'm a bet on any of these guys, I probably rather swing at Donnell than go for somebody like that's a super floor player like Mayer or somebody. You know what I'm saying? So if you gonna do like Mama used to do, make you eat broccoli. If you gonna just make me eat broccoli or make me get a tight end, I probably just rather get with Donnell Washington now, man. What y'all think? Cause I don't think it's no question that he got the highest ceiling. I think that might be a unanimous decision against everybody. What y'all think? Now I could be wrong. I feel like his ceiling is the best, but he is like a super ceiling guy, and you don't always reach your ceiling. That's the scary part about it. But in Dallas, we do have one of the best tight end coaches in football, though. So when you think about it like that, if you give Linda Wells some of this best equipment, just like Donnell, you give him some better material, he might be able to give you a better product. And now we had who? Dalton Schultz and Sean McKeon and all these people we done had, we never gave him a premium pick. So now, if you give him a premium pick, you might get you a gangster out of Donnell Washington. I don't know. But I'm going to tell you straight up, if you made me take tight end, I'd probably be able to rationalize. I'd be able to cope better with Donnell Washington. I don't know why. It's just like, because I can't nobody deny his ceiling. I don't see they ceiling being Travis Kelce and them and stuff. I don't see Michael Mayer becoming that. Don Kincaid could possibly, but man, I'm going to be real with y'all, bro. Like, real talk. Man, I know everybody knows that blocking is not his best skill. But I'm telling you straight up, when I watched him against Michigan, man, it was a little dude, I don't even think he was no defensive end. Hold on. Who do we got a Michigan fan in here, man? Because I remember he was number 16. Wait a minute. 16 for Michigan. Y'all give me 1 second. Michigan football. 16 Michigan football. Who is number 16 for Michigan? Darren D. Warner. Is this guy a tight end? Is he a DN or a linebacker? Or what is he? Cause man, he was destroying Don Kincaid. Like it was just. Bro, I'm telling you, if you watch Don Kincaid against Michigan, you'll be like, no, I don't want that. No. So I think after Stephen Jones' comments yesterday, I think Don Kincaid is kind of ruled out. He said he want an inline tight end. He want a wide-type tight end. He want a tight end that can actually block. And that's not one of Don Kincaid's strong suits. He's not strong with the K with that at all. And, you would never ask him to block a defensive end. This man was getting absolutely dominated by this dude from Michigan, man. I'm talking about. And I ain't gonna lie, you kind of need to be a little nasty. You need to have a little dog in you for tight end, man. Because you got to go up against defensive end sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need to be able to stonewall a linebacker or two. And he'll never be able to do that. Never. I'm going to tell you right now. Maybe he could develop in the future, but right now or for the near future, I don't see him being able to be a real life blocker at all. It ain't even close. So then the dude from Michigan was a small frame dude, y'all. He was little. This dude wasn't just no big intimidating dude. This dude was a little dude. He looked like a DB. So I still wasn't able to really find out who this dude was. Let me see, 16 for Michigan. Somebody help me out, man. Because let me see, is this dude a DB or a defensive end? I don't know. Somebody help me out because I can't find it, man. But I don't want to mess up the show trying to look for it right now. But whoever 16 was for Michigan, bro, and if he a defensive end, he looked like a DB. He is very small and slender. And he was constantly taking Don Kincaid lunch money, bro. See, I don't want nothing to do with that. So, like, I ain't gonna say, I'm not gonna tell you to draft a tight end only for blocking, but you can't be that bad at blocking. Like, you can't hate blocking. You know what I'm saying? It looks like Dog Kincaid absolutely hates blocking, bro. Real talk. Cause ain't no way that little dude supposed to just took your lunch money like that. But let's continue. So most people, in that question I asked, would you rather trade up for Bijan Robinson, or would you rather the Cowboys draft a tight end at 26? Cause this could be your option. This what I was telling HTM and West Coast yesterday. Shout out to my guys. Like, y'all saying BPA, but y'all thinking BPA in the way that y'all want to think about it. Y'all board ain't the Cowboys board. That's what I'm telling you. Okay, Cowboy Brian said landlord sent you $20 cash out as Daz 98. Okay, I got you, Brian. I'm gonna update the route for the day. I got you. I appreciate that, Mr. Cowboy Brian. Oh, they said I'm echoing a little bit. Well, excuse me. How about now? Is it a little better? Let me see. Ain't nobody told me but Star. Thank you, Miss Stargazer. Listen. Miss Stargazer. You might need to come to the trap one day, Miss Star. You know what I'm saying? I know you're a young content creator. Miss Stargazer. Yeah, it is echoing a bit. I don't know why though. Let me see. Y'all killing me on the likes though. I got 24 likes. Good grief. Y'all don't do your boy like that, man. Please. Don't do your boy like that. Let your boy get these likes up, man. Y'all know how I do, man. I'm trying to give y'all some quality work consistently. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it ain't killing y'all. It sounds good right now. Okay, I was about to say hopefully the echo ain't killing y'all because I don't want to mess with it right now. He said, landlord, your sexy voice is too nefarious for the mic. Don't do that, bitch. It ain't even Friday yet, Miss Gina. Y'all is way too nefarious this early in the week. Now it is Thursday. But this what I was telling my brothers, HTM Sports and West Coast Cowboy. I don't think y'all realize when y'all ask for BPA, it's not your BPA though. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, BPA for the Cowboys, I'm telling you right now, the way they been raving about these tight ends, BPA for the Cowboys might be Michael Mayer, and I don't want that. No. See, look, I think we love this team so much, we just feel like we got control over Debo. We think we got mind control over Debo. We don't. I'm going to tell you that right now. We have no mind control over Debo, sir. So, look, you might have your BPA and say, oh, the Cowboys finna take this guy. The Cowboys finna take this guy. Man, the Cowboys be sitting there the whole time looking at Michael Mayer saying, yes, that's my guy. I ain't gonna lie. I know they say Michael Mayer probably the best all-around tight end, but you know I'm an ex-receiver, so y'all can't listen to me. But I would favor a receiver that can catch. Like I would favor a tight end that can catch a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sorry. So I probably win. Mayer probably be the worst case scenario for me. I'm sorry. I ain't talking about him as the player. I'm talking about what his skill set offer this team. I feel like that might be the worst case scenario. I might be able to cope better with Don Kincaid just because he's a great receiver. And like, bro, once I start paying you millions of dollars, you better find out how to find some passion in your blocking, sir. You better get it together. You better get it together. Two brother pay attention said, I got mind control over Debo. Don't worry, landlord. I got your back. See, so look, this what I think that some people don't think about that much. Cause look, your player, your BPA might be there. Your BPA might be there. My BPA might be there. Bijan might be sitting there. I doubt it, but it's still a chance that the Cowboys cannot draft them though. And I had got to a point where I got used to not getting my guy. So when the Cowboys drafted CeeDee Lamb, that 2020 draft just did something to my soul, y'all. I don't think y'all understand. Like, it just did something to me. Them first 2 picks was exactly what I wanted. And the Cowboys gave me exactly what I wanted. But it's been several years where the player that I like the most is there. But the Cowboys like, nah, we getting Leighton Vander-Esch, sir. Now, like I said, I'm not saying that these players are not good, but I'm just telling y'all, I don't think that would be the best. I think if the Cowboys think Mayer would be the best player in that situation, I think I'll take my best of saying he won't be. And I think later on down the line, we'll find out that he wouldn't be the best player. Like, I really hate that. Yeah, Kincaid do have a back problem, though. That's one thing that's scaring me away from him. But they say it's fine. So that's why I think Kincaid is totally out right now. After hearing Stephen Jones' interview yesterday, like, Kincaid is out, bro, because they want a tight end to be able to block. They look like they looking for another Jason Wynn, and that's exactly who Michael Mayer is being comped to. And this dude is scaring me to death. I'm telling y'all right now, Kincaid won't be the pick. I'm willing to bet. After hearing Stephen Jones, he was saying he want a blocker. That's literally nowhere near the skill set of Dog Kincaid. This man can't block a lick. Like, he don't want to block it all. Now, Washington, somebody like Donnell, hey, best case scenario, that's why I said I wouldn't be mad if I landed with Donnell Washington. Because, look, we would need somebody to draft Kincaid and Mayer, though. And I just don't see that happening. Y'all think both of them guys get taken in the first round, though? Yeah, because I don't think he'll be better than Ferguson and stuff day one. I hear a lot of people like the Cowboys.com saying they would have ranked Ferguson like number 16 and number 11 tight end in this draft. I don't see that, bro. I don't know what these people be looking at, man. I don't see these tight ends just being that much greater, bro. Like, I could be wrong, man. Somebody send me some tape. Let me know what I'm missing. You know what I'm saying? Because I promise y'all, bro, I ain't just up here talking. You'll be a fool to speak with this much conviction if you ain't did the work. I done seen this. So what is they looking at? Maybe I don't know the right games to look at or something. I don't know. Stargazer says none of these tight ends will be the best on the board at 26. That's exactly what I'm saying. So if they sit up there and say, he said people be high landlord. Hey man, that's what it seemed like to me. That's what it seemed like to me, because it makes no sense. Like, I don't want no, man, I don't want to say that, because y'all been to ban me up here, y'all. I almost said something, but, okay, look, I can't say that, but I'll say this. If he was to become a Jason Witten, then I wouldn't be mad. But I almost said I don't want that so-called Jason Witten on this team. No, that's not the skill set I want. You know what I'm saying? And then I just don't see it, man. I just don't see it. I like to see it. Bro. A lot of times when I look at a prospect, man, I be dead on with them. I be really spot on with what I be thinking. Like, I promise you, if I could pull my receipts from last year, man, I had a pretty decent track record. Like, the players that I liked, them boys ended up balling. Like, the players that I didn't like, a lot of them ended up not panning out as well. Know what I'm saying? So I just want to see it with my own eyes. I want them to convince me. You know what I'm saying? Willie T says a tight end in the first is a future pick for 2 and 3 years from now. Okay, look at this. I asked Boss Cowboy Sports this the other day. Shout out to Boss Cowboy. I think this is a good question right here. I'm pretty sure most people in my chat box, if y'all listening to me, more than likely, y'all on the win now train like me. Y'all on the win now train. So, okay, I feel like I ain't gonna tell y'all, man. I asked the question first. What rounds would y'all be comfortable to start picking for the future? What's the future rounds for you? Let me know. What round would y'all want to start picking for the future? Cause like I'm super win now, but we know we can't be win now for 1 through 7 pick. What round would you be comfortable at picking that for the future now? Know what I'm saying? Team win now. I think we gotta be, bro. You can't have a mismatch mentality. Hey, man, landlord be coining phrases in here. Trap. You can't have a mismatch mentality. You had a win now mentality in free agency, then you got a future mentality in the draft. See, it don't work like that. You can't have a mismatch mentality. You need to be thorough with the way you trying to approach this team building this year. We way too close. We way too good of a team. We at least top 2 in the NFC. I don't even think you can really argue that. 3 at the very least. If you say we the 3rd best team, I probably won't just swing on you. You know what I'm saying? We'll be straight after that. Trap. If you say anything lower than 3, we're going to have to squabble. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to catch a fade. That's what they say. So, okay, let's see what the people saying. They say, this is when you okay with drafting for future. And Red, I think that's pretty fair. 3rd, maybe. I ain't gonna lie. 3rd might be the great equalizer. Cause like first 2 rounds, bro, I need impact players. I need players cause you got at least 2 holes. Excuse me. Like you got at least 2 or 3 holes that we need to fill right now. So 3rd might be a little too rich, but I wouldn't be mad. But I'm telling you right now, y'all, if y'all want to see landlord go to jail, if y'all need me to have a GoFundMe at the draft, you know what I'm saying? Trap. If Steven Jones come up here and draft somebody for the future in the first 2 rounds, I'm going to be very upset, sir. I'm going to be sad, man. I am going to be sad. I don't want no future pick. So this what y'all need to understand. Once y'all know what a future pick is, we need to establish what a future pick is, right? So once we establish what a future pick is, once you see this happen, y'all need to go check your phones for landlord notifications, man. Cause it's gonna get ugly in that draft if they do me bad, man. I'm gonna tell you straight up. But look, okay, a future pick would be what? A cornerback. That's a future pick. What else would be a future pick? A cornerback for sure. A defensive tackle in the first, that's a future pick to me. Who else? Let's see. Cornerback, defensive tackle. Now, not because of the player, because the nature of the position. I feel like the nature of the position will tell you that it takes at least 3-4 years. So that's future. That's investment. You don't see these guys stepping in just doing this today. You know what I'm saying? So a defensive tackle or a cornerback or a defensive end. Man, I don't care. I like Will McDonald, but if they draft Will McDonald, that's super future. If they draft a cornerback, that's super future. If they draft a defensive tackle by the nature of the position, that's super future to me. Super future, like the rapper, you know what I'm saying? So we need to establish some more. I wouldn't say, I think tight end is win now, Michael Lockhart. I know we can debate about that because I seen somebody else said tight end wouldn't be win now. If they draft a tight end in the first round, they automatically telling me that he better be better than King, whoever. He better be better than Jake Ferguson and Peyton Hendershot. Now that really, like, I love them players. I think they can blossom into some real impact, good tight ends. But that's not really a tall order because we ain't seen them do much. We drafted Peyton Hendershot was undrafted. Jake Ferguson was a 4th, 5th rounder. So like that's really not a tall order. If you draft a tight end in the first and you ask him to come in day 1 and be better than them guys. You know what I'm saying? And then they talking like that tight end class last year went nowhere near compared to this tight end class. So if all of that's true, that's an easy thing to do, to draft a dude that high and ask him to be better than the guys we got. So if they do that, that's to me, that's win now. Trap. And if they draft a tight end in the first round and he's not win now, we got a long off season ahead of us. That's one of the only things that scare me about Donnell Washington, because I feel like he got the best ceiling, but you know, a ceiling, you gotta wait for a ceiling. That's a future. Fish says landlord from Alabama the next year's third on. What you mean? But okay, I think I would be comfortable with at least don't draft a future pick no earlier than the third or the fourth round. Third or fourth round, bro. If fourth round would be the best. You know what I'm saying? I think fourth round would be the best scenario for me. Now you can go reach for a cornerback, try to find you another Deron Bland. Now you can go get you an edge that you could probably, you know, groom into the future D-Law replacement or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you can do it then. But no, don't do it in the first two rounds. I would be very, very disgruntled at the draft, I'll say. Too broke to pay attention says, I think DN/edge would be a win now because I'm gonna finish the comment, but no, I'm telling you, that room is full. I just told West Coast them that it can't be win now. It can't be. He says win now because that would allow Dan Quinn to move Micah around the field as a chess piece instead of taking the majority of snaps at DN like last year. That's a good point, but I just don't see it, man. I don't see it, man. So look, outside of Nolan Smith and Will McDonald, what defensive ends you willing to take right now? Cause look, these guys, Will McDonald is undersized. You know what I'm saying? He's not the prototypical size for a defensive end. So he gonna be semi like a experiment, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't want to be the first guy that take that experiment. Willie T said, no, landlord, look at tight end history. Well, tight end drafted in the first round produce in first year. They never do it. If I'm not mistaken, the tight ends in the first round, they don't pan out. So, yeah. The only reason I say is win now, though, because I trust Will McClay. I'm giving Will McClay the benefit of the doubt, bro. Because think about it. Will McClay is the type of guy who rarely strikes out. You know what I'm saying? You got to give your player personnel guy, you got to give him some grace, y'all. Will McClay deserves that, right? You can't lie. Will McClay deserves a little benefit of the doubt. If Will McClay says, hey, okay, draft this tight end, I'm going to trust my guy until he shows me otherwise. I just got to. Trap. Coach Marv in the building. What's happening, Coach? I ain't been seeing you lately, man. I've been needing that input, though. So let's see what Coach said. He says, landlord, all the draft picks are for a future. They may start, but their best production is later, not now. I mean, that's mostly true, Coach. But I wouldn't say, look, I'll say that's not true in Dallas necessarily. Cause we treat our players differently though, Coach. Right or wrong. Like, we started Micah Parsons. We started Trayvon Diggs. Like, we start a lot of rookies. So that's what I want people to realize. Like, the Cowboys treat their rookies differently. I told y'all, what that word I coined the other day with West Coast now? Cowboys draft hubris. That's what it is. We draft so well that we be just overconfident when we put these players out here. Like Deron Bland. Like, we started Deron Bland really, like, we didn't start him out from day one, but the dude played. You know what I'm saying? Trap. Yeah. Steven Harrison says, I'm with you, landlord. I want to trade away that 26 pick. Yeah, that's like Super Saiyan win now. Like, that's like Supreme Being type win now. Like, that'll be like, Bruh, that's on that next level. I don't know if the Cowboys about that life, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, they should trade the 26th pick for DeForest Buckner or somebody like that and make this defense be an all-timer. I think if you put a player like that in the middle of this defense, instantly, this is a proven player. Not a player that you got to wait on and develop. You got to plant the seed, water it, and hope it grow to be a full-fledged tree. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to do that with a player like that. If you could put in a proven commodity like DeForest Buckner into that middle of that defense, man, I'm telling you, they going to sing songs about him. Telling you right now. So, yeah, that ain't about that life, though. You know what I'm saying? That's landlord. That's nefarious. You know what I'm saying? The dollar bill ain't that nefarious, man. Come on now. You know that.
Shut down. Pay no country bum nothing.
Now, starter kid Duke, Quinn Wiggs, I told y'all, that boy went to my high school. I would love him to be here. You know what I'm saying? I would love him to be a Cowboy. Like, my whole city would rejoice. You know what I'm saying? We got Cowboy fans here, too, now. Man, we bring Quinn Williams over here, boy, it gonna be up. I might be able to, finagle my way to get an interview with some of his people out here. You know what I'm saying? Maybe so. See, that's why I need them likes and them shares, man. Because I'm telling y'all, once Alabama is really like a mecca in sports right now. It's a lot of 5-star athletes down here right now. If I can grow my channel, I'll be able to leverage that and be like, hey, man, I got this many people that want to see you. Let me get an interview, and we can put you in front of these people, man. That's why I need them like and shares, man, so we can turn this thing on up, man. This is a mecca of football, man. I'm right down the way. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of 5 stars out here that they come straight between here. Then, we got one of the best sports medicine doctors in the world out here, Dr. Andrews. It's a lot of sports stuff going on out here in Bama now. Don't forget. I know we ain't got no team, but I'm telling you now. I got big plans now. I can go down to the UAB. I might be able to see any one of these NFL stars. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm trying to get y'all to help me push this, man, so we can do bigger things, bigger and better things. So we can go demand more people to do work with me, collabs. They like, okay, landlord got the lights, got the numbers. I wouldn't mind doing work with landlord. See, I can't do that. I can't leverage that without y'all help. But I appreciate y'all, though, real talk. Yeah, Dr. Andrews is down here. I remember when I was working at the hospital, I was working at UAB back in my younger days when I was very, very slightly nefarious. That was one of my first times seeing a red Lamborghini. Dr. Andrew, look, you couldn't even go on his floor in the hospital. Man, they had that shut down. Hey, anybody might come through that hospital coming to Dr. Andrews. So, man, it's a lot of sports stuff down here, man. So, like I said, I really need y'all help, man, to help us grow this thing. We can do a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? We got a 5-star cornerback coming right through the city right now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kool-Aid McKinstry. You know what I'm saying? He might be one of the top cornerbacks coming out next year. You know what I'm saying? I'm friends with his mama on Facebook, man. I'm hoping I got nothing but good thoughts about that young man. I can't wait till he get his bag. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, as far as the scenarios though, man, when it comes to win now and future, I'm super win now, and I think I explain what I mean by that. So when y'all see that, I want y'all to go right to your phones and be like, man, landlord said it. You'll know what a Dollar Bill Jones pick is. A Dollar Bill Jones pick is somebody that's going to get them, that's going to draft them, and then be able to stash them. Or somebody that he can replace. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Kool-Aid going to ball out this year. Yeah. They got him rated as the top corner. Know what I'm saying? They got him rated as the top corner, I believe, coming out in 2024 next year. So, yeah, and he's straight out of my city. young man doing his thing, man. I'm very happy for him. But like I said, as far as cornerback, you can wait the next year and go get Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? If you want to. Red said, only Future I need is on my playlist, man. Hey, man, super Future. he said you out there trapping for real, ain't you, man? You trapping for real. Trap. What's happening with your Tommy Montoya? So, okay, we could finish that article, though, so y'all can, you know what I'm saying? So, it ain't cap. I just want y'all to know, it is a lot of rumors going around with this trade up for Bijan type stuff. And it says, appearing on the Dan Patrick Show this week, Ty Mache gushed over Robinson's skill set, pause, imagining him as being able to fill a Christian McCaffrey-esque role as both a powerful runner and a legitimate receiving threat. And he says the Dallas Cowboys front office may not be able to resist. Should Robinson make it past, say, the Eagles with the 10th overall pick, Dallas is obsessed with getting a running back that can be their guy, but a compliment to Tony Pollard. Like they had with Zeke, and Zeke was closer to his prime, Mache said. Mike McCarthy is dying for a big power back like that, wants to run the football. They want to be a run-based team. I don't know about that. Man, I don't see Mike McCarthy just being a runner like that. I'm going to just tell y'all right now. But wants to run the football. They want to be a run-based team, and they would love to bring in the Texas star into Dallas and make him the star of their offense. The star of the offense? Ooh, that's big talk right there. I don't think they tapped in. They acting like we ain't got CeeDee Lamb over here. Trap. I don't think these dudes be tapped in enough on our team like that, man. I don't think they be on it. Robinson would change the look of the Cowboys offense for sure, giving them a serious 1-2 punch out of the backfield and preventing defenses from doing much double teaming of receivers like CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Cooks, and Michael Gallup. But trading up to get Robinson would cost Dallas in the later rounds. The question will be whether the War Room feels it's better to amass more players at the positions or sacrifice the backup linebacker or project edge rusher they get in the third round in order to grab a transcendent talent who could touch the ball 20 times a game. So I mean, I understand what they saying, but I wouldn't want to do it for a running back though. You know what I'm saying? I sacrifice it for a lineman. If you see your dream case scenario lineman, you know what I'm saying? If you see the lineman sliding that you would love to add to this team, I wouldn't mind sacrificing a couple picks, but that's very, very risky. So, you know, the tenure of a running back is already short. So you'll be giving up even more capital for an even riskier position. And I love Bijan. Y'all know I'm team Bijan. I'll draft him next. I'll draft him. But you increasing the level of risk that you trying to take on if you was trying to do that, man. Going up, you losing capital on the front end and possibly the back end. So that's not wise when it comes to team building, in my opinion. They said the deafening buzz such as a move would create around the league and in the Lone Star State especially may be just too much for the Jones boys to pass up. Dallas is sitting at 26, Mache continued. It wouldn't shock me if they made a splash, jumped up into the teams ahead of teams like Detroit and the Chargers and went and got Bijan, maybe around 14, 15, or 16. The Cowboys aren't historically averse to trading up per se, but improving to 10 and 12 spots is an awful big leap. Yeah, it is. See, hey, you know that's too rich for dollar bill blood already. In 2011, they climbed 8 spots to take cornerback Morris Claiborne, which was a terrible decision, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? Mo was not good. You know what I'm saying? That was a bad bet. I'll say. That was a bad bet. In 2010, they traded up to get wide receiver Dez Bryant, but they moved just 3 spots to get him. They traded into the first round using later round picks in 2007 to select linebacker Anthony Spencer. To get themselves into mid-teens this year, as Mache is suggesting, it would certainly cost them enough to qualify as a splash. The Cowboys would then have to hope that Robinson makes it even bigger splash come this fall. I just don't see it, y'all. I just don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it, man. I really just don't see it. Make sure I ain't missed nothing. Okay. Y'all know when I'm on them other screens, I can't see nothing. I can't see anything. See, I need to get me some more of those. I got to get me some more monitors, y'all. Trap. Hey, K-So. I think that's how you say your name. You know I speak broken English, but hey, I see what you did there, sir. I see what you did there, sir. So he definitely won't be there at 32. So yeah, we won't get Kool-Aid next year. Shout out to Craig Lofgreen. I mean, it's a lot of rumors, y'all. Now this is not just one person. So Alex said clickbait. It is clickbaitish because, you know, it's a hot topic. It's a hard to believe type topic. But, you know what they say, when there's smoke, there's fire. You know what I'm saying? I seen maybe 3 publications putting out this same stuff. Pro Football Talk, CBS Sports. It's like 3 or 4 of them, y'all. So, hey, they got more plugs than me, I'll tell you that, man. Trap. In the NFL, allegedly. Yeah, I know I'm silly. Craig says, if we don't get Robinson, I would take a tight end or receiver at 27. I would too, but I wouldn't want to take Mayer or nobody. Like if I'm gonna take a swing at tight end, I might as well take the biggest swing. That's what I was telling y'all. So I could be wrong, but it's like, that's like I said, as it getting closer and closer to the draft, I'm trying to shape my mindset. It's getting more clear the way I would try to do. If you're gonna make me take a tight end, I might as well take the biggest swing I could possibly take, and that's Mr. Donnell Washington. You know what I'm saying? Cause his upside is unlike any of these other guys. And like tight end is already a risk at number 1. So I mean in the first round. So if I'm a risk, I might as well take the biggest swing, I guess. Shout out to HTM. He says he wanted to run more situationally. Cowboys are top 5 rushing team last 2 seasons. See, this is why we need HTM right here. Trap. I don't think y'all be peeping, man. Like, Cowboy Nation, we got it all, bro. We spoiled. When it comes to content creator, like, even before I made content, I felt like we was spoiled. We had every base covered. You know what I'm saying? So, this is why we need people like that. Look what he said. Situationally. You can't say we went running the ball if we was a top 5 rushing team. You can't say that. So this is what I wanted to let y'all understand. When I did my analysis of what Mike McCarthy said, what did he say? I said, if y'all was here with me, I said it clear. I said, man, when Mike McCarthy said run the damn ball like West Coast, when he said that, it was clear that it was frustration inside of that quote. That sounds like the only way you can get frustration is like in situations. Because we was a top 5 rushing football team. If y'all think we gonna go up to a top 2 or something, I think y'all mistaken. I really do. We're not going higher than a top 5 rushing team. We're not. And then the way the team is constructed, we don't have the players to do so at this point right now. Trap. So, you know, with the rookie running back, they probably could do it. You know what I'm saying? But it depends on what kind of rookie running back they get. But with a hurt Tony Pollard and a rookie running back, Malik Davis, Rico Dowdle, you think we finna make it? You think we finna run more than the normal top 5 team? That's not finna happen, y'all. They finna use the long handoff like HTM and some of the people say when they refer to the West Coast offense. They finna use that long handoff. Like, this is what I'm telling y'all. Like, they're not finna be running the ball more than they was last year. That's not what's finna happen. Craig Lofgren says, I would take Robinson even if we have to move up. We only need a few good players. Exactly. But, like, that's what I said. I'm all about that, Craig. But I just don't want to do it for a running back. Because, look, excuse me. The players we going to have to leave, the position we going to have to give up, it could possibly be a Bland or somebody. You know what I'm saying? We do good in the later rounds, too. And not only that, we ain't getting a player with a long tenure more than likely. Running backs just don't last that long in the league. So you getting 5 years, it's an argument both ways, though. Because think about it. If you go up for Bijan, right? If he only lasts 5 years, right, that's worst case scenario. Bijan lasts 5 years, and everybody says it's a terrible pick. But look, what if you get the two Super Bowls in that time? Trap. This stuff people ain't thinking about. What if you get the one Super Bowl? If you add Bijan to this team and he helps prepare this offense to a Super Bowl appearance, none of us would care about the value of the pick at that point. So I think when it comes to us evaluating the value of these players, I think we tripping. I think we being conditioned by Stephen Jones too. You know what I'm saying? We start thinking like accounts. I think we need to shift a little bit more towards just building a great team. Y'all remember that? We want to build a great team. Let the Joneses worry about all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let the Joneses worry about all that other stuff. We just trying to put the best team on the field that gives us the best chance to go get 6. That's what I'm saying. Screw Dollar Bill and all his finances. I don't care about none of that. We've been the best fan base on the planet for years. We deserve the best results. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody support their team like we do. We deserve 6, y'all. We deserve 6. Choctaw in the building, man. I ain't even seen you creeping in the back door. What's happening, sir? I see you ready to fight as usual. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy. It wouldn't be you. Let's see. I need to get the boxing ring bells. You know what I'm saying? The ding ding. When I see Choctaw, I'm going to have the bells on you. Next episode, I'm probably try to have the bells for you. You and my boy DeQuincy. Yeah, both of y'all going to have the bells because y'all be want to fight. Okay, he said flashiness is why the Cowboys still chasing 6. Okay, you got to back that question up, though. You got to back that statement up, Choctaw. What you mean by flashiness? Let me know exactly what you define as flashiness. Because it's an argument to be made that we've been running away from flashiness. Jerry Jones is flashiness. Stephen Jones is you. I don't think nobody in this chat box would describe Mr. Dollar Bill Jones as flashy. Not one person.
Shut down. Pay no country bum nothing. Nothing.
How could you say we flashy when we got a owner like that? Jerry ain't been in control of this team for a minute. We all know that. We understand that. Jerry is flashy. Now, I give you that. Jerry Jones is flashy. Stephen Jones is very opposite to him. He's saying they too soft. You talking about the players' characteristics, or you talking about the mentality, the way we build a team? Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it, man. Let's go. Let's get to it, Choctaw. What you talking about? Let's get a little more specific with it. Reddy Red said Choctaw all about the trenches nefariously. Yeah, I feel him. But look, we didn't. Okay, the only argument you can make against us not addressing the trenches correctly would be on the defensive line. But the offensive line, we been doing that. Who been dedicating more draft capital to their offensive line other than the Cowboys, dog? JC, what sexy picks y'all talking about? What, y'all talking about CD or somebody? That's probably like the last sexy pick we done did. Like, the Cowboys been more substance. We ain't really been just going after the flash like that. Y'all, I think y'all mistaken. Like, bruh, Who in this chat box would describe Stephen Jones as flashy? Because he been the one that's been controlling this team. We've been begging this man to show a little flash. We've been begging him to do something. Name me one person in this chat box that would tell me that would describe Stephen Jones as flashy. Cause he ain't made a flashy move in years. Jalen Barter says the game begins up front. Trenches all day. That what you talking about? Yeah, I'm with that. But look, the Cowboys been investing in trenches for the last 10 years. That's what we've been doing. We just ain't, the trenches that we invested in on the defensive side just didn't work out as well. Think about all the capital we put into the offensive line. Like, I don't know if y'all understand what I'm saying. We put a lot of trenches, we put a lot of capital into this offensive line. Jerry Jones wanted Johnny Manziel. We went and took who that was? Zach Martin. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't see what y'all mean. We been shying away from the flash. Bruce said Stephen Jones is flash about saving cap space. That's exactly what I'm saying. Choctaw says nobody fears the Cowboys like they used to. They're a laughing stock. Understand now. You talking about mentality as far as the characteristics of the team. And I would say you right before the last 2 years. I don't think nobody laughing now. Once a team win 12 games back-to-back, get to the playoff back-to-back, ain't nobody laughing because you would be a fool if you're laughing because we whooping your ass, you know? You'll be a fool talking about laughing if we whooping you. The only team that can laugh at the Cowboys is the 49ers. Everybody else been getting a good whipping. That's what they been getting. Right or wrong, everybody else been getting their tails whooped. That's what they been getting. So, I mean, I know exactly what you mean now. When you put it that way, I know what you mean. We got a stigma over the whole franchise as soft guys, living in luxury and all of that stuff. But I think since we drafted Micah Parsons, I think that tide has switched. I think that tide has shifted, y'all. Trap. So you think nobody respecting Micah Parsons? Bro, I think since Micah got here and Mike McCarthy got here, I think they done changed the culture a little bit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I think that narrative has switched a little bit. Now I get you, you right, but I think that mentality has died down a lot. So I could be wrong. That's up for debate, but I think you mistaken, bro. I ain't nobody in no offense on this planet is laughing at Michael Parsons, dog. Trap. Ain't nobody on this planet laughing at no number one offense 2-3 years in a row. They ain't laughing at that. So I can see before Mike McCarthy tenure, I'm with you. You was absolutely right. Before Michael Parsons was drafted, you might have a case, you might have a leg to stand on. But since those things happen, sir, I think you're mistaken. I don't see that at all no more. The Cowboys are for real. They're a legit threat in the NFL now. And if they taking us lightly, that'll be the L they take. That'll be on them. Trap. So I think you was right a couple of years ago, Choctaw. I think you was right a couple of years ago, but you'll be a fool if you sitting up there thinking Michael Parsons sweet or somebody to play with. You will be an absolute fool, and he gonna wreck your whole game. So I just don't see it. I think since Mike McCarthy and Michael Parsons has entered the building, since they entered the chat, it's been different. That's just me. I could be wrong. Let me know, bro. Cause landlord don't act like he wrong about everything, man. Or right. You know what I'm saying? Let me know, cause I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Choctaw, I think you was right a few years ago. Not no more, bro. Not no more. I promise you. Bro, everybody respect Michael Parsons. Every team, all 32 teams wish they had a Michael Parsons on their football team. Every one of them. Every single one of them. Stargazer said that was established year when we kept bragging, winning in playoff teams. I think since Mike McCarthy. And then one of the things that'll let you know that we for real now is our win percentage against the playoff teams last year. We smacked around winning teams last year. We had the best record against winning teams last year. If I'm not mistaken now. I could be mistaken. But I think we had more wins against winning teams last year. Yeah, I remember they used to always throw that stat up in Dak's face. What happened to that stat, y'all? I don't see that stat nowhere. There used to be some ammo that used to come out the clip for Dak. Well, he can't beat the good teams. They said that for 2-3 years. What happened this year? Because he beat them this year, you don't hear that no more. You don't hear that no more. Yo, we see the only team you can say that about is San Francisco. San Francisco, they took our money. They took our lunch money. They pinned us to the lockers and took our lunch money, bro. Like, it is what it is. I'd be a fool to sit up here and talk about a team that beat us 2 years in a row. We got to get our get back. This is grown man business. It's no need to sit up here and lie and fabricate stuff. The 49ers whooped us, bro. We got to go get our get back. Like, if anybody's saying anything other than that about the Niners, you need to start watching them, bro. I'll tell you that straight up. This is just real life facts. This is the tough talk you gotta have with your team. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look them dead in the eye. Hey man, we gotta go get our get back against San Francisco. We gotta beat them boys. It is what it is. Brian says we were 2 or 3 plays from beating the 49ers in the playoffs. This team not soft. Straight up. I think the coaching, like I said yesterday, man, Kellen Moore lost the battle against D'Amico Ryans. That's what happened. You know what I'm saying? This team played well enough to win. Dak messed up a couple of times with the interceptions, but no help from his OC. I say that. Stargazer said San Fran is the only team that disrespects us, and honestly, we deserve it because they've kicked our ass 2 years in a row. Hey, what I just said, they the only ones I give respect to. I'm not respecting no Eagles because they ain't did nothing against my team. I don't care where they went. I don't care what they won. They ain't do nothing against my team. Now, if the Eagles come smack me around 2 times next year, I'm going to have to shut up and take what they give me. That's just real man business, bro. It's just like that. That's real man business. That's real man talk. What a man look like getting beat up by another man and he's still talking trash to him. How that work? Shout out to Jay Worthy with the $9.99. He says McCarthy will bring us a bowl now with his philosophy. I really think so, y'all. Trap. So you don't think people fear Micah Parsons, Choctaw? You really don't think people fear this man? I tell you who do fear him. Everybody quarterback. Bro, all 32 quarterbacks fear that man. Dak might even fear that man. You can say any quarterback on the planet. The ones in the XFL, the USFL, all them boys fear Micah Parsons. What you mean? This dude got 24 sacks, 25 sacks. How many in his career? 2 years in a row. Like every quarterback on the planet, little league, high school, all of them fear Micah Parsons, sir. Like, come on. Straight up. Little league, high school, middle school, all of them fear Micah. Choctaw messing around, Micah State getting triple and double team. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Now he got a San Francisco hurdle to climb too. He got a San Francisco hurdle to climb too. So I ain't sparing him either. But I'm just saying he got a San Francisco hurdle to climb as well. He's not exempt from that. HT on Sports, if y'all still in the building, man, if you want to rock out, let me know. I ain't heard nothing from y'all. If y'all don't want to do nothing, I will continue the show. Let me know. I don't know. Let me see if I can pull off a text real quick. Y'all give me a second. He might have popped in and popped out. Let's see. Yeah. Bam. All right. Let's see. Yeah, Arena League. All them boys, they afraid of them. You know what I'm saying? If you know what's good for you, you should be. Lost in translation says San Francisco lost to Philly and we drugged them. Absolutely. See, like, the only reason I won't give that, I don't look at that win as valid, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't look at that win as valid. Them boys didn't have a quarterback to play. You know what I'm saying? Now, they did hurt them, so they get props for hurting the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? That's just a part of football. But I just feel like in the same circumstances, a lot of teams could have beat the San Francisco 49ers. Like, you can have an argument against that and say, okay, the 49ers don't need a quarterback to win. That'll be true. But at the same time, it's like, how much do you think Shanahan can mask? Like, at some point, you need at least a competent quarterback, sir. You know what I'm saying? At some point, you need your quarterback to at least be competent. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Wait a minute. He said, you talking about me, Cha-Cha, let me know, because I know you want to fight. He said, you too indoctrinated into the Cowboys. Charles Haley would have snapped on everybody, even Parsons. We need that in the locker room. I mean, I guess you could say that. I mean, Charles Haley was a boogeyman. He was. But, I mean, I don't know, man. We in a different time, man. Like, you be mean like that with them players, man. It just be a big fight. Royal Rumble in the locker room. Trap. Everybody don't respond the same, man. Like, I guarantee you, if you have a conversation with coaches, the coaches understand that this a different type of approach to coaching nowadays. So the dynamic in the locker room and leadership had to change too. These guys ain't the same no more. He said that's the point, too soft. But look, if that's the case, I'm making the argument that the whole element of the football atmosphere, the whole as a whole, football is changed like that though. So if you making the case that the Cowboys soft, everybody's soft. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think most of these athletes are kind of in that caliber these days. I think most of them kind of cut like that these days. Yeah, it's different. I think, Star, you know what I'm saying? Star put that perfectly. She said it's not soft, it's just different. And like it's a lot of stuff like that in these days that we have to understand, Cha-Cha. Hey, if you don't mind me asking, Cha-Cha, how old are you? You might be my age, ain't you? Because I'm 36. How old are you? If you from my generation, you just like me. I had to realize that, like, the way of doing things in my nature is not normal. See, yeah, you in my generation. Like, you 34, but I'm 36. You in my generation. Cha-Cha, this is a conversation I had to have with myself. I got a son, bro. He 14, right? Them boys, they whole existence is totally different from ours. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just is. Yeah, it's a completely different type of guy, bro. I'm telling you straight up. You can have the most thugged out, tough guy in the world, and then if you holler at him, he might bust out into tears. Yeah, I'm old now. Yeah, I'm old. I got a 14-year-old. You know what I'm saying? My son is finna go to high school next year. Yeah, I'm an old guy. But I'm just saying, like, bro, I was born in 86. Like, we got a different existence. We got a different existence than what they had. You know what I'm saying? So the things that you might look at and say, that's soft. Man, them dudes been and took care of you, man. You know what I'm saying? Cha-Cha said, I got 2 sons. I'm not going. But I bet you money your son's different than we is. Your son different than how we grew up. I guarantee you. That's what they need. Cry a little. Hey, man, chill out. These kids are smart. Like, look, even the way they dress. Like, we had to accept that, bro. Like, we used to look at them like, that's soft. Them boys ain't cut like us. But them boys be dangerous. Look, you think that boy soft, he be dangerous. Them boys different, bro. They just made a little different these days, y'all. Like, real talk. They made a little different. Look, I bet you, see, look, they don't even talk like us. Like, I ain't really tapped in like that. So, I learn a new word every day. I learn a new word every day. My son be saying stuff to me. I be like, huh? What that mean? I don't even know what that mean. So, yeah, like, bro, like, it's a whole different type of guy these days, man. So, some of the things that we look at as soft is not necessarily soft, bro. Like, it's just different. That's what I think. Like, it's just a little different. El Tino said Gen Z is soft and stupid. Man, that's what it seems like. But I'm finna get ready to do a show with my guys. But I want y'all to think about this, though. The same way we look at the young generation, this what I want y'all to understand. We just old, y'all. We just old. It's cool. We old now. Because the older guys in the neighborhood looked at us like we was just young and dumb. That's what they did. Trap. Yeah, it's just like that, bro. Like, we the old guys talking about get off our lawn. You know what I'm saying? Get off my lawn. Like, we the old guys now. So we gonna look at everything they do as stupid because it was stuff that we went doing. I ain't old, speak for yourself. We the old guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? We the old guy. Where I'm from, it's a blessing to be old. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm from, it's a blessing to get up though. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't afraid, I ain't ashamed of my age. I'm thankful that I'm this age. He said, that's just you, landlord. Hey, what you mean, man? I'm just saying, like, we the old guys. Like, we look at everything they did. We look at everything they do as, oh, that's whack or that's weak or that's lame, because none of the stuff they do is none of the stuff that we would do. You know what I'm saying? He said, talk about get off my lawn. You know, that's a reference. That's a reference. But you know, we the guys that saying get off my lawn. He said, Mr. Bossamu said, the boys today are soft as seat cushions wearing pastel colors, wearing hair in man bonnets and man purses. Yeah, and them same dudes have been to put you in the dirt, man. You can't understand. I ain't fooling with these young dudes, man. These young dudes are dangerous. I know in my city, these young dudes are dangerous. They might look like the softest dude in the world, and this dude is absolutely dangerous. He got a big old pistol in that little bitty man purse, man. I'm telling you. These dudes a little different these days, man. But yeah, they dangerous, man. But yeah, man, I appreciate all the love and support, man. Y'all know, man, it's getting real close to the draft. It's getting real, you know, the news slowing up and everything, man. So, you know, I'm just trying to put together some entertainment for y'all, some good discussions, some good topics, you know what I'm saying? So I hope everybody appreciate it, and I hope y'all enjoyed the show. But I'm finna spin right back with HTM now, man. I hope everybody appreciates the efforts that I'm doing, man. I try to stay consistent. Shout out to DC for Life, man. He says, let's go Cowboys. DC for Life. What's up, Cowboy Nation? What's up, Mr. Landlord? What's happening with you? We trapping with you. Trap. Al Kareem Turtle said, landlord from Alabama, let them know. Landlord reach right in the fanny pack, make a lead his hurt. Hey, I ain't got that. I'm still old school, you know. Hey, I was born in the 80s, sir. You know, we move a certain way. But, like, these young dudes different, man. Like, don't assume nothing. That's what I tell you. If you looking at a young guy, do not assume anything. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Richard Coleman, man, with the 499. He said, landlord, one love for the trap, man. I appreciate that, sir. I really do. Trap. Q-Ball says, good job, landlord. Good job. I appreciate y'all, man. But we finna spin the block right back with HTM Sports. And I think West Coast gonna be able to make it. But y'all come through and holler at your boy, man. I appreciate all the love and support. Let's go. Let's go. I appreciate all the love and support, man. Let's get it. Shout out to everybody that showed love, man. I will tally up the raffle tomorrow. I will have the updated stances. I appreciate all the love and support, man. Y'all keep rocking with your boy, man. We trying to be great. Let's get it. And like I say, 1K, 1 love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.